most people are leaving hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars on the table just because they didn't know better options existed. So today, I'm showing you the accounts that are actually worth your time in 2026. Let's jump right into number one. And one thing that you need to know is that all of the options are FDIC insured, which means that if the bank happens to fail or goes under, you do get your money back up to at least $250,000 per account per owner. And of course, that's going to give you more peace of mind. And if any of the following options are for you, there's going to be a link in the description that you can use to sign up. It does support the channel and keeps me motivated to keep moving forward and making insightful and helpful videos for you. All right. So, with all of that being said, number one is SoFi, and I'm calling this the more money in your pocket option. Now, here's why this one is interesting. You're getting up to 4.0% APY, but here's the catch. You do need to set up direct deposit to unlock that rate, and that extra 0.7% boost lasts for 6 months. Now, the real kicker here is the account opening bonus. You can get up to $300 just for signing up and meeting the requirements. And if you deposit $5,000 or more through direct deposit, you get the full $300. Now, the reason I like SoFi personally for most people is not just a savings account. They actually got checking, investing, loans, credit cards. So if you're looking to consolidate your finances and have everything in one place, this one makes a lot of sense. The downside, of course, is that you do need to set up direct deposit to get the best rate, and there are minimum deposit requirements for the bonus. So here's a couple of screenshots from the website on how you can get up to 4.0% and up to $300. Here's how the 0.7% boost actually works, and you can get it for 6 months. And here's, of course, a couple of the parameters and thresholds on how the SoFi bonus works. Okay, option number two is Barclays, and this is what I call the simple savings high interest option. Getting up to 4.0% if you have $250,000 or more. Otherwise, you get it at 3.85, which is still really solid. They've also got at $200 if you deposit $30,000 or more. Now, here's why personally I like Barclays for certain people. They've been around since the late 1600s, and that's not a typo. So, if stability matters to you, if you want to know if this bank isn't going anywhere, this one is a big plus. Also, they offer credit cards, CDs, loans, kind of a mini financial hub. And the downside is that there's no ATM access, no checking account. This is purely a savings account that you access through your transfers. So, if you're the type of person who needs frequent ATM withdrawals, this is not the best option. But if you're somebody that is the type who wants to just set it and forget it and just park your money and watch it grow without touching it constantly, then definitely this is a great option. So here's a screenshot from the website on the 4.0 and the $200 bonus that you can get up to March 2026. And here's the tiered approach that they follow when it comes to their savings. Now, option number three is CIT Bank. This one is another simple savings with high interest option. You're getting 3.75% if you keep at least $5,000 in your account. They call this a platinum account. You're going to start with just $100, which is nice if you're not sitting on a ton of cash right at this moment. The bonus structure is interesting because they give you $225 if you deposit $25,000 and $300 if you deposit $50,000. Now, so this one is a great set it and forget it option, and it gives you the ability to get a high APY as well. Here's a screenshot from the website at 3.75%. Here's a couple of other features that they offer, just like many others out there with mobile banking. And here's, of course, the bonus. Now, number four in this list is Valley Direct. And this one is pretty straightforward, 4.0% APY, and they're giving an extra 0.6% boost. The catch is that you do need to have at least $1,000 to open the account. So if that's a barrier for you right at this moment, this one may not be the best option for you. The main advantage about this account is that it helps you maximize your. There's no extra features. It's just about getting the highest return on your cash. So if that's your priority and you got the minimum money to open it, then this one is worth looking at. So here's a screenshot from the website at 4.0%. And for many customers right now, if you are getting 3.4%, which is not bad, but it's nice when you get an extra 0.6% to get it all the way to 4.0. So a couple of other features from the website itself. All right, so I just had to include all of these other options on this list, but I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I see people do this all the time. They see 10 different options and they freeze trying to find the perfect account for them, and they end up doing nothing. That's the worst outcome, right? So on this list, you got Ally at 3.3%, Wealthfront at 3.9%, Marcus 3.65%, Capital One 3.3%, Open Bank at 4.2%, Amex, of course, at 3.3%. Now, here's the truth. The difference between 3.3% and 4.2% on, let's say, $10,000 is about $90 a year. Now, I'm not saying that's nothing, but what I'm saying is that it's not worth spending 3 weeks researching and stressing over which high yield account you're going to choose. Pick one that meets your needs, open it, and move on. The real win is getting your money out of a 0.01% and get one of these. All right, so if you're asking me, Alex, which one would you choose? Now, for most people watching this, personally, I would go with SoFi, and here's why. You're getting the highest bonus at $300 with the lowest barrier of entry. That means it is very easy to access as long as you set up direct deposit. It also has some of the best rates up to 4.0% APY, and it's a complete financial hub if you want to use it that way. The bonus alone can cover your Netflix for 1 year or a nice dinner out or just pad your emergency fund. It's free money for switching where you park your cash. Now, if you want a pure simplicity and you don't care about bonuses or extra features, I'll go with Barclays at up to 4.0%. For most of us, it will be 3.85. And if you're somebody that wants pure simplicity and you don't care about bonuses or extra features, I would go with Barclays up to 4.0%. Set it and forget it. No minimums, no hoops to jump through. The main thing is just to pick one and do it. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good here. Your money is sitting in a traditional savings account, most likely if you're watching this video. So earning nothing, it's the real problem that we're solving. All right, guys. So if any of the options I talked about in this video are for you, there's going to be a link in the description that you can use to sign up. And thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace.